Baby is absolutely one of the best human beings in the planet. All right, we're at a party, everyone's drunk. You know, it's a 13-hour party. People drink a lot of alcohol.
It's 100 people at the party. We in the middle of 100 people. There's nothing weird we could be doing in a party.
Right.
You see things like the white party be there, and then they have Lil Baby like in a sandwich. Like they're hugging him from the front and the back and stuff.
Ever since that Rubin party, that ain't my boy no more. They got him. That's what 50 Cent had to say after a wild video of Lil Baby went viral, showing him rocking new thigh tattoos, a tight tank top, and a flashy pink belt. Now the internet's going off. Folks are saying it's straight up wild to get your thighs tatted when your chest and arms are still blank.
You gon' fuck around town, hop this way. Too hard on that too, you gon' fuck around town, hop this way. Going on these shows, I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. Going on these shows, I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get.
It's got people scratching their heads, but 50's not buying the fashion excuse. He's hinting something deeper went down at that Michael Rubin party in the Hamptons, where Baby got hugged from behind. 50 saying he hasn't been the same since that night.
To separate himself from the industry, like he doesn't have to party with them. You guys have to understand, they had a party with men walking around with their butt cheeks out, like Keke Palmer.
According to 50, this ain't just about Lil Baby's tattoos or wild fits. He's saying it's way deeper than that. He claims this is part of a full-on humiliation ritual that some rappers go through to keep their fame and power in the game. But what really went down at that all-white party? And who even is Michael Rubin? Why is he always surrounded by young rappers like it's some secret club? The whole situation's got folks asking serious questions.
Mike. Man, Mike.
I'm gonna come hug you right now. I'm coming to hug you. Big hug. Get everyone to love each other.
Let's get into why Lil Baby's name is blowing up again. And not in a good way. He just pulled up with some fresh ink and folks wouldn't be this pressed if he hadn't gone and made his first ever tattoos right on his thighs. Thing is, Baby's been on record in multiple interviews saying he'd never get tatted, like ever. So now people are like, what changed?
I hear that you say that you don't have any tattoos at all?
Nope. That was really my only reason, like, from being younger. Like, I don't want no tattoos. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug.
Fast forward to 2025, and boom, Lil Baby popped out with 90s Baby, inked loud and proud across his thighs. He dropped a photo set on IG with the caption, "Back in that mode," rocking shorts that showed off the new ink clear as day. But that wasn't all. Fans also spotted a massive CBFW tattoo running down the side of his lower left leg, first revealed in an IG post from July 4th. And you already know how the internet reacted. People started tossing around that same old phrase again. Humiliation ritual. But things really took a turn when a video went viral of Baby performing live, wearing those exact same shorts, a tight tank top, and that bright pink belt. And he wasn't shy with it either. He kept hiking those shorts up, flashing the thigh tats like he wanted the world to see. Now fans are left confused, saying, what is really going on with Baby?
Lost everything, I never lost myself.
We just gonna let this nigga do this. We finna let Lil Baby come out here in his booty coochie shorts and just pop out with his hand in his small slit and just, yeah, that's just what we doing.
If you check the comments on that viral clip, people are saying one thing loud and clear: 50 Cent was right the whole time. Ever since that flashy all-white party at Mike Rubin's mansion, fans swear Lil Baby's been acting different. So now everybody's asking, what really went down at that party? And why was 50 warning Baby about getting too cozy with Mike Rubin? It all started back in 2023 when Rubin threw this super exclusive white party out in the Hamptons, packed with celebs, athletes, and, yup, Lil Baby was right there in the mix. That's when a photo dropped showing Baby caught up in a full-on hug sandwich with Rubin and NBA star Kyle Kuzma. It went viral fast. 50 didn't hold back. He reposted that pic with a caption that had people shook. See, this is why I don't go to no party Puffy and them at. The F is going on here. Get the F off of my young man. And it didn't stop there. Another photo from that same party showed Rubin hugging Baby from behind. Then to top it all off, Lil Baby posted a video later on a private jet with Rubin, laughing and joking about those same pictures.
She said we had 5 girls. She be like, all y'all get in the shower.
Mike. Man, Mike.
I'm gonna come hug you right now. I'm coming to hug you. Big hug. Get everyone loving each other.
Now this the did it though. See, this the did it, hey, man.
That's when 50 Cent doubled down and said, this is exactly why you'll never catch him at those kinds of parties. Not now, not ever. He made it real clear he's not with that scene.
That's why I don't be going to them puffy parties. You from the front and the back at the same time. What are you talking about? Look, if you're into that, I'm fine with it. To get you on. I'm just saying, my mother on the pod.
Some folks thought 50 was just trolling, cracking jokes like usual, but others weren't laughing. A lot of people have been saying for years that there's something weird going on at these industry parties. It's giving secret initiation vibes, like a hidden test these up-and-coming rappers gotta pass if they want to level up in the game. And apparently all that online talk really got to Lil Baby, cause he decided to speak up and clap back. During his sit-down on Lil Yachty's podcast, Baby opened up about how those memes of him and Rubin hit a nerve.
Funny, weird, fam. I'm dapping Kuzman up, and Mike's happy to see me. He run up on me.
Right.
I got 10 other pictures. We down there. We start down there. Bam, I'm telling his ass, Mike, I slam your, I break your neck in this. But we play like that. They white, so they don't really understand how I understand. Like, even when the picture came out before it went viral, I told them, like, Mike, I can't have pictures like that. Right. Even though me and you playing.
He said the jokes and rumors bothered him so much, he actually asked Mike Rubin for the security footage from that party, just so he could prove to everybody that nothing shady went down. But here's the twist. Even after all that, Baby still chose not to post the full footage, which only made people talk more. Like, if there's nothing to hide, why not just drop the tape?
Bro, it's 100 people at the party. We in the middle of 100 people. There's nothing weird we could be doing in a party.
Right.
With all these people watching us. Literally, when that picture came out, I literally made Mike Rubin go to his security camera at his house, go to the footage and get the whole time, but I just never, like, I ain't even gonna post it on the internet. Right. I'm just like, you feel me? Like, yeah, I ain't even trying to make it into this and making it to that. Like, man, just keep on.
But here's the thing. Baby wasn't mad at Rubin at all. In fact, he called Rubin a super great influence in his life, giving him props for being a solid presence. But when it came time to explain how Rubin actually influenced him, Baby got real vague. He admitted he couldn't really put it into words. And that had people side-eyeing hard, like, wait, what does that even mean?
Like, Baby, you run with Mike, cause whether they'll think like, oh, Baby, Mike Rubin a billionaire, and like, babe, I don't give a what nobody got. You know what I'm saying? Whether he had a billionaire, whether he was a millionaire, whether I had more than him.
But he has been a great influence.
A super great influence, and that's the part that people wouldn't see, and that's the part, like, that's the part people want to see, and that's the part, like, I probably wouldn't even be able to bring people up on that speed. And what I mean by that is, like,
now as for Mike Rubin, he didn't stay quiet either. In an interview last year, he finally spoke out about those viral photos with Lil Baby and called the whole situation ridiculous. According to Rubin, nothing shady was going on. He said folks just had a few too many drinks and that's all it was.
You know, the thing that actually killed me about that is it actually hurt his career, last year. And I felt like I've always wanted to help people.
He's on a good build back.
He's crushing now. And I was just with him with Trav and him in London. But it actually, like, the thing is, he's such an extraordinary human being and he's such a special person. And like, if you think about, people who just want to hate on social media, who like one picture of, a bunch of drunken people could be turned into something that it wasn't.
But here's where things got awkward. The way Rubin kept going on and on about Baby had people raising eyebrows. The way he gushed over him, some fans straight up said it sounded like dude had a crush.
He is absolutely one of the best human beings in the planet. And he's just such a great human being. And like, I love his work ethic. And also, like, when you hear his story, and I don't know anything about music. So when I met him the first time and he's telling me his story about, he was in jail a couple years earlier, he never rapped, and now he's got this great, kind of music career. Like, you just want to root for the guy.
But a lot of folks still feel like there's something off about Michael Rubin. especially how he stays close to these young rappers, even though he's not part of the music game at all. People are like, why is this billionaire so tight with artists half his age? And it's not just Lil Baby. Remember that awkward video of Meek Mill bunny hopping on a tennis court while Rubin laughed in the background? Yeah, that clip had fans scratching their heads saying, what's really going on here? It just didn't sit right with a lot of people.
Out loud. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't cheat on anybody. Have to say.
So Meek Mill later brushed it off, saying it wasn't that deep, just a lost bet over a tennis match with Rubin. But let's be real for a second. A white billionaire having a black rapper hopping around like a bunny while barking out commands? The optics were all the way off, and folks weren't feeling it. Which brings us back to the bigger question, who really is Michael Rubin? And why does he seem so attached to young black rappers? According to his Wikipedia page, Rubin was born in 1972 in Philly and raised in a Jewish family out in Lafayette Hill. By 14, he was already hustling, using his bar mitzvah money and his dad's business lease to open a ski shop. That early grind turned into real cash when he enrolled at Villanova, but he didn't last long. He dropped out after one semester and hit a $200,000 flip from an overstock deal, thanks to a little help from a wealthy friend. From there, things took off. He expanded, sold the ski shops, launched KPR Sports, and by 1995 he was pulling in $50 million in sales. Then he leveled up again, founding a company that turned into GSI Commerce, which became a multi-billion-dollar e-commerce monster. Now he runs Fanatics Incorporated, the massive licensed sportswear brand repping the NBA, NFL, MLB, NASCAR, Formula One, and even the WWE. Forbes says that as of mid-2025, Rubin's net worth is sitting at a jaw-dropping $10.6 billion. Sounds like a classic self-made success story, right? Came from the middle class, built an empire, all hustle, no handouts. But here's where it starts to feel sketchy. People are pointing out that most of Rubin's big wins didn't come from what he did, but from who he knows. And that's raising eyebrows, especially when you hear him talk. He doesn't come across super sharp or charismatic. He just sounds regular. And watch his eyes, seriously. Some fans say there's something cold about them, like they're just empty. The whole vibe's got people saying something ain't adding up.
I love bringing people from different backgrounds together, and that's something I enjoy doing. My Super Bowl party, whether it's the white party, for me, it's a great time to, it's like, I enjoy bringing people from different backgrounds together. And by the way, I benefit from them because I'm always learning from people there. And so that's really where it started. We started with our Super Bowl party. When I had many of the owners of the football teams come up and tell me this is better than the game itself, I thought, like, literally that's what people were saying to me. Yeah.
There's something seriously off, even creepy about Rubin's whole vibe, and people are starting to call it out, like, why are so many rappers and athletes pressed to be around this one billionaire dude? It just doesn't add up. Now here's where things get really interesting. Let's talk about Rubin's famous all-white parties. These weren't even his original idea. The whole white party trend was actually made famous by Diddy back in the late 90s. Diddy's Hamptons parties used to be the spot all the A-listers showed up. And guess what? A lot of those same celebs from Diddy's events now pop up at Rubins, like Leonardo DiCaprio. Now people are talking, saying Rubin didn't just get inspired by Diddy, he took over. And some even believe he might be using these events to run some kind of secret blackmail game. It gets deeper. Word is Rubin, along with other old billionaire types, allegedly has a weird obsession with making young black rappers go through these so-called humiliation rituals. Now, no one's claiming folks are being forced, but a lot of these artists seem to play along. Some say it's because they need favors like help with legal cases. Others do it to boost their careers, getting chart toppers, award show invites, the whole superstar treatment. But there's a darker twist too. Fans have started linking all this to what Cat Williams said about those industry parties. On Joe Rogan's podcast, Cat claimed there's way more going on behind the scenes, talking Baphomet rituals, secrecy, and a side of the industry most people never see.
Show me one person that ever wore a dress in Hollywood unsuccessfully. That's how you understand what a ritual is. So 20 years ago, I knew that transgenders was gonna be a thing. It wasn't because I was a prophet. I understood that the earliest I had seen that word transgender was Baphomet, the transgender.
And it gets even crazier.
And so I knew that in the ritual of Baphomet, the transgender, to show allegiance to him, you had to kiss his ass ring.
Really?
And it said both of those things. So I knew that both of those things would become popular in the future.
If this all sounds wild, it's because it is. Let us know what you think in the comments. Is this just conspiracy talk, or is there something real going on? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.